Hello fellow pilots, I'm Japan and this is another episode of Let's Fly Conquest, and today I'm gonna fly in C.714. It's a tier 4 French light fighter currently available in a premium store with other French planes in a bundle. It's an interesting offer because some of those planes are very good, like tier 8 ground attack plane NC-1070, or one of the best at tier 5 SE-100 heavy fighter. There are also some light fighters, and between them is C.714. So basically this plane is very unique. If you look into the game and just, at tier 4, you're flying tier 4, then you barely see them in a game. And the reason for that, I would say, is just because there's opinion about this plane that is very weak, and even some so-called experts claim that this is the worst tier, actually the worst premium plane in a game, and this is basically not true. It's by far not the worst, and if you're looking for the worst plane, that would be plane which is flying very slow and very low. So basically you can't capture sectors quickly, and that's the main thing in a game. It's about capturing sectors. That's how you win the game, and if you can't do it quickly, then you can say you don't have big impact to the game, and in the same way you can say this is not the best plane. But that's not the case here. We built this plane for speed, and this plane have very decent speed, and it's not low altitude. I would say it's mid altitude. It's not high altitude, but definitely not low altitude light fighter. So that's my build here, as you see. Speed build, standard consumables. Let's go into battle. I tell you more. So I mentioned that this plane is very unique, but actually been very often available to gain in some sort of missions, or basically for free for Christmas. World of Warplanes team give this plane basically for free, and a lot of players have it in a hangar, but nobody flying it basically. So the reason for that is that this general opinion about this is a weak plane, and not many players actually can find strong points in this plane. And of course, if you compare that to other energy light fighters like BF-109B at tier 4, then of course we doesn't look so good in dogfight with BF-109. We still been able to escape, use our dive speed and disengage and do something else, but in a dogfight we don't have much chance against BF-109. But there's many other light fighters we can engage, we can surprise them, we can use our altitude and dive speed to boom and zoom, and most of all we can move around the map quickly, we can capture sector quickly, and that's what we're supposed to be focused on. Capturing sectors, not much of the dogfight. Dogfights only if there is opportunity or there is no other way. Okay, first I'm gonna go for a rocket base, obviously. I try to help my team to take over that rocket base. And we do have a bomber pilot in my team, HE-111. Yeah, we just need to dodge those heavy fighters, get quickly behind them, and we use our machine guns to shred them to pieces. And this chance of fire is very high on these machine guns, and this is very helpful to finish off many targets. They catch up fires and we don't have to get back to them. So that can be very useful. Yeah, that's another one, and we have 80 capture points, yes. So I'm gonna go for the middle first. You see enemy, so our bomber pilot is actually not in the game, and doesn't seem to look like he's gonna come back, but we'll see. We have two enemy heavy fighters at tier 6, they pretty danger for that plane. Okay, they just captured that, that's unfortunate. I didn't manage to stop this from taking over. Oh, that wasn't necessary, but okay, I tried to leave him alive for a while. This is a bot, so I don't have to kill him. And I just wait those 10 seconds until the sector is unlocked, and yeah, that's gonna be a quick recapture, hopefully. Okay, so I have two multi-roar nearby, so I just killed this one and another one. Yeah, so 60 capture points, and there's another one, the one I left, you see, and I have it back. Okay, so now I'm gonna go for the I was thinking about the rocket base, but no, I'm gonna go for the airstrip. That bomber going here, so I'm gonna ignore him because the sector is locked, so he cannot drop his bombs. But I don't think I can ignore the BF-119 BF-110, sorry. Yeah, but that wasn't in a sector, so unfortunately I need to be very quick now with taking over that airstrip, because if I'm not gonna take it quickly, then this BF-110 will be here reborn in a moment, and he will go after me. He's actually he just get reborn here, but after we take over the airstrip, and he is doing terrible mistakes going into turn fight, so we don't have a choice, we have to take him out before we go for another sector. So yes, I'm making this mistake because I keep trying like I'm expecting that he's gonna go for the run, like trying to run away, but he's keep turning, but I don't want to slow down because I'm thinking that he's actually going to disengage, but he didn't, so that's why that took me quite long. Unfortunately, our bomber pilot didn't come back, so things doesn't look good now. Alright. I hope I can have the good opportunity to show you this dive speed in use, but it's not always, it's not every battle I can show that to you. In some situation it's very useful to boom and zoom or just disengage from some danger enemy, but I don't think I'm gonna have that here. Maybe if I go after some of these heavy fighters, that may be useful. Pilot skill resilience must have for most of the light fighter. Just turn on, kick in, and I have my extra boost, everything repair. But I'm in trouble here, I see. Enemy heavy fighter incoming, that's probably C6. No, I'm in a real problem now. Yeah, so revenge. He get his revenge, BF-110 C6. It's a very good plane at tier 4. It's one of my favorite, and I would say one of the best, if not the best. Okay. but I reborn on that airship so I can help a little bit with defending. There you go, I don't want to lose it, and then I get back to the middle of the map. We are behind with points, but we're just about to have this middle of the map, and we have 2 rocket bases, so it's great. Okay, let's take out this heavy fighter. So now you see I go after, it's tier 5 and I'm going 580, 590, see, almost 600 km per hour in tier 4 light fighter. This is insanely fast, like, yeah. Of course, if we trying to climb, then we lose all this speed very quickly, so be aware of that. And climb rate in this plane is rather poor, unfortunately, it's not great. And that's a bit of the problem, because we need to gain some altitude before we can use this dive speed, yeah. So always try to have some altitude and work from there, yeah. Look around, pick up the target, dive and attack, and you can disengage in a horizontal or vertical, depends on enemy. Okay. Now things look a little bit better, but they still have advantage in points, and we are about to lose a rocket base. But we may have air domination now. No, we won't. Okay. Squall line in a moment, so I have to be very careful, because this is not a win. Bomber on low altitude, this is actually great, and the Blenheim, he's coming. Not for me, that's good. Is he AFK, or I don't know, or is he on tail gunner? Anyway, ground attacker, okay, that's a human player, it's worth to take this guy out. I hope I will take him out before he take over the sector. That should be now. Come on. There you go, and we have Hero of the Sky badge, that's great. Yeah. If you lose your speed and altitude, then there's a little bit and you don't have a boost, then there's a little bit a problem to get back to the high altitude, yeah. And I would recommend to fly way above the optimum altitude, which is 1100 meters. I would say like we should try to fly 1600, 1800 meters even, and engage the sectors from that altitude will be much safer and more effective, I would say. So to sum up, always have some altitude, use your best dive speed at tier 4, or to attack someone, or to disengage from more maneuverable light fighters. Try to never go into turn fight, because most of the light fighters are more maneuverable, if not all of them, I didn't check that. But yeah, definitely don't go into turn fight, use your speed and altitude, and of course guns which set up on fire very often. And yeah, that's very fun to play. It's different play style, it's not just making a circle for half an hour, it's just completely different, so it's a great little plane. Obviously it's not the best, but definitely not the worst. Planes like BF-109 are better in this role. However, when I engage in a fight with BF-109, if they not pay attention, then I do one pass. If I kill them, I kill them, but if not, I can disengage. I check that, literally even tier 5 BF-109 couldn't catch up with me in this plane because of that dive speed. But of course this is not much of the solution if you have to run through entire map. unless of course this enemy player is very good and by chasing you he's wasting more time where he could do much more. So it's depends, but definitely it's fun to play and definitely not the worst plane. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, and if you like it please leave a like and subscribe for future content, and see you guys in the next one. Take care!